beginning of this, but we'll do that. All right, so it's Belisi and Lenny again. We're going to talk about Unit 10 today. And the first part of Unit 10 talks about third declension kinship terms. These are words like the word for mother, father, daughter, husband, and I'm going to include the word wife, even though the book doesn't include it among the word that book means both woman and wife among these in this group. So we'll look at that too. So I think the first thing to do is to review the endings of the third declension nouns. Okay. So do you want to basically write up those endings? What we've said is in the singular for the here we're only talking about, since we're talking about people, we're only talking about masculine / feminine endings. So the nominative, the genitive, the dative, and the accusative are in the singular. The ending is an s, which goes away a lot. In the genitive, os, in the dative, iota, and the accusative, alpha. And then in the plural,
that's a plural.
yes, good. Es, like all genitive plurals. Se, right? And the problems that S presents. And then os, okay? Those are short vowels, alpha as well as in the accusative singular. Okay? So what we're looking at here in this part of Unit 10 are this group of words that are, as you might expect for words for mother and father and daughter and stuff like that, they preserve older forms because they're common and they're very old words. The fact that their forms are older does not mean that the endings are any different from the ones that we just put down. Right? So actually, when it comes to recognizing them, it's not a serious problem. So if we look at, for example, the book gives you the word for mother, meter. If you write down, you can put it on the page here, meter. Okay, just look at the forms. It's got an acute on the first syllable. And here's one of the weirdnesses. In the genitive, it's metros, okay, with an acute accent on the genitive ending. Okay, that's an archaism. Okay, and the same goes for metre. This is, remember, we've seen this in monosyllabic nouns of the third declension, like nux, nuktos, nukti, and nukta, right? Accent switches, but we haven't seen it in any other form. So this is just a grammatical archaism. And then the accusative singular, you see the other weird thing that happens with these is you get metera with a different suffix upon which you're adding the case ending. So you've got TR for the genitive and the dative, and TER at the end for the accusative. So you see that alternation again, and all the plural forms of meter are based on the TER suffix, so it's meteres, you want to write them up there, meteres, and then in the accusative plural, meteros, with the accent's on the E actually, not on the A. Yeah, you would expect it to be there, yeah. So that was a good call. Let me see, but it's meteres and meteros, with again the accent on it. And then it's metron and meteron. No, you're right. Meteron is right. Okay. No, the acute on the E again. So meteres, meteron. Let's leave the dative out for the moment, and meteros for the accusative plural. No, you are okay there. You can move it down a little bit. Yeah. Meteros with an acute again on the E. Okay. So you notice that that's a pattern. When the stem is meter, accent goes on the E. So accusative singular, meteron, meteros, meteron, and meteros. Okay. But the dative is based on the stem that you see in metros and metre. That is metr. And then what happens is, because you can't have metrse in Greek, you develop the r turns into ra. Okay, it's a regular thing. So there's an acute on the ra there. And the nu there is a nu movable, so maybe parentheses around it. So if you look at the book, for example, when it comes to the word that means male human being, aner, okay, and also husband. That's why it belongs in this group as a kinship term. Aner, it goes aner, andros. Okay, you can look at this maybe in the book. Andros, andre, and andra. Okay, they're all from the dr suffix that you also see in the dative plural, andrasi, and the genitive plural, andros and andres. Okay, so that there you have at least consistency for in the ending. It's dr. Okay, but it's again you have the same kind of dative plural with the dra as you have in Natrasi. Let's look at, the book doesn't give it to you, but let's look at the other nouns that are like this are pater. Pater, patros is the genitive, and then yes, there's an acute accent on and then it goes patri and patera, like metera, and so forth. And thugate has the same inflection, patera with an acute. And thugater looks exactly the same. This is actually the same word as English daughter. So it's thugater gives you daughter in English. You can see this is the G and the T-E-R in English daughter. And in Sanskrit it's dukhitar, so it's the same word. And these are real Indo-European words for the members of your family. Thugatros, thugatri, and then thugatera. Right? When it comes to the word for woman, the nominative is somewhat different, but I think you might need some more room, so maybe you can do another one. The nominative is gune with an eta and an acute accent, and then the genitive is gunaikos with an acute accent on the os again. Gunaiki.
I keep putting two.
All right, well, it's the second one in the series. That works for me too. Gunaiki. And then gunaika with a circumflex over the AI, right? You remember this, right? Okay. So that's a stem like you won't see in any other Greek noun, right? Where we get gynecology coming from. It's actually cognate with the English word queen, Gwyn, and like Guinevere is the same thing in Welsh and Celtic languages. So Gwyn comes out as Gwyn in Greek, and so you very old words. All right, I think we can stop there for